Hello everyone, welcome to the today's class. This is the third video on relations and functions. For better understanding, please watch video 1 and video 2 which I have uploaded. Let's start today's concept. In this video, we are going to see some problems on relations. In last class, we have explained the concept of relations and some problems. Again, continuation of last class. Here we are going to see some more extra problems. The first one, if number of element n of a cross b is equal to 6 and a is equal to 1 comma 3, then n of b. N of means number of elements. They give number of elements in a cross b is 6. They are asking number of elements in b. Option 1 1, option 2 2, option 3 3, option 4 6. Please pause the video, try this question. If you get correct answer, please comment in comment box. So we have a formula. I already said n of a cross b is equal to n of a into n of b. This formula we are going to use. N of a cross b they gave 6. That is equal to n of b means number of elements in a. N of a means number of elements in a. So 2 elements we have here. So 2 into n of b. So we want n of b. Easily you will get 6 by 2. That is equal to 3. So answer is option 3. Hope you understand. Let's see next question. A is equal to a comma b comma p. B is equal to 2 comma 3. C is equal to p q r s. Then number of elements in A union C cross B. Option A, option 1 8, option 2 20, option 3 12, option 4 16. This also you try. So before going to solve this one, first of all find out A union C. A union C. This we know already, we have discussed in sets. So A cross C. Sorry, A union C. A union C, how to find all the elements which will come in A and C. A or C. So write all the things. A, in A we have A, B, P. In C we have P. Again already we wrote P, so no need to write P. So next Q, after that R, after that S. This is your A union C. So number of elements in A union C will be, just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 we have. So number of element in B, you can see here 2 elements we have. So they are asking number of elements in A union C cross B. How it will come? Just multiply only the number of elements in A union C, number of elements in B. So 6 into 2 will give you 12. So 12 is the correct answer. Option 3 is the correct answer. Hope you understand. Let's move next question. If there are 1024 relations from a set A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to set B, okay, they did not give B, then number of elements in B. We have formula. Number of relations from A to B. We have formula 2 power n of A into n of B. N of A means number of elements in A, n of B means number of elements in B. We are going to find this one. So that given as 1024. 1024 we can write as 2 power 10, yes or no? So this and this both equate, bases are equal, equate powers. N of A. N of A means number of elements in A. How many we have? We just count here 5 elements we have. So 5 into n of B is equal to power 10 we have, so 10. So 5 if you send means n of B is equal to, it will divide, 2 will come. So option 2 correct one. Option 2 correct one. This is also very easy and important. Let's move next one. The range of the relation R is equal to x comma x square such that x is a prime number less than 13. Is they are asking range. Option 1 given, option 2, option 3, option 4. 4 options given here. You please try this question. If you get correct answer, please message in comment box. So first of all, you have to write, you have to find relation R. For finding relation, first know what is the x. What is x? Okay. X means what? A prime number less than 13. What are the prime numbers we have less than 13 means 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. These only we have. Yes or no? These are the prime numbers. So this is your x. X means what ma? Domain. So these values you have to put in R. So okay, R is from what ma? R is from x to x square. Yes or no? They gave here x to x square. X is 2 means x square will what? 4. Next 3 means 9. 5 means 25. 7 49. Next one 11. 121. These are the elements which will come in the range. So 4, 9, 25, 49, 121 is the correct answer. Where we have option 3. Option 3 is the correct one. Super duper important question. Hope you understand. Let's see one more question. If the ordered pair a plus 2 comma 4 and 5 comma 2a plus b are equal, then a comma b. They said ordered pairs are equal. When ordered pairs are equal, first coordinates must equal and second coordinates must equal. What is the first coordinate here? A plus 2 is equal to here first coordinate 5. So from here a is equal to 3 will come. Yes or no? Now equate second. Second one is 4 here. Here second one is this one. 2a plus b. We have b a value. So put a value here. So 2 into 3 plus b. So 6 coming. 6 send means 4 minus 6 is equal to b. So b is equal to minus 2. So 3 comma minus 2 is the correct answer. Where we have option 4. Option 4 is the correct one. Super important questions all are. Next question. If a relation a comma 8 comma 6 comma b represent an identity function, then the value of a and b respectively. A option 1, option 2, option 3, option 4. 4 options given. Answer this one. If you are able to answer, then please comment. So look at what is the identity function definition. I have said already. A comma a such that a belongs to capital A. Okay, this is the simple thing you can remember. Okay, first element, second element should be equal. Then only it is identity function. So a comma 8 given. So must and should a is equal to 8. First and second both should be equal. X coordinate, y coordinate should be equal. And same way you equate here, b is equal to what will come? 6 will come. So 8 comma 6. So option 1 is the correct one. You please check whether you are correct or not. These are the questions, very important questions we have in relations. Let's see further concept. Functions, very important. What is function? Okay, function is a special case of relation. Function is a relation, but it is a special. It is a special. You have a lot of friends. Yes or no? In that, some friends you are showing more affection. Yes or no? More affection. So, like that, a relation is a function. That also a special relation. It is a special category. It is a special category. What is the definition? Look at here. A relation F between two non-empty sets x and y. I took two sets here x and y. Is called a function. When we called a relation is a function. Super important word. You have to underline here. For each, these words, every word is useful and important only. Each means all. For each x belongs to x, there exists only one y belongs to y. This word everyone remember. For each x belongs to x, there exists only y belongs to y. Such that x comma y belongs to f. F is the function. F is the function. How to denote in set notation form? F x comma y for all x belongs to x, y belongs to y. X is from x, y is from y. Okay, for each x belongs to x, there exists y belongs to y. I will explain this definition by taking some examples. You don't worry, this keep note down. Next, a function f from x to y is written as this. In this way you have to write f colon x to y. You can use capital letters here. xy. F colon x to y means f from x to y. How to read? F from x to y. Okay. A function is also called as mapping or transformation. Function is also mapping or transformation. A function f can be thought as a mechanism or device. It is a machine actually. How machine working, like that function also will work. For example, which gives a unique output f of x when you put input x. For every input x, it will give you output f of x. Look at the diagram, you can understand. Suppose it is a fruit mixer. Okay, fruit mixer. Suppose if you put here apples if you put means you will get apple juice. Yes or no? If you put mango here, you will get mango juice. If you put here grapes, then you will get grape juice. Like this. For every input, it is giving unique output. For every input, it is giving unique output. Like this also you can remember. Super important concept. I will make you understand by taking some example. Let's move. What is the definition? What I said before. Let A and B any two non-empty sets mapping from A to B. Okay, will be function only when every element in set A has one and only one image in set B. Every element in A. Okay, every element, how many elements we have? Suppose 4 elements we have, means 4 elements should have image. Image means should map to only one element in set B. So look at the diagram, first diagram. This is the first set A. This you can take as B. So in A, B, C we have. In B, P, Q, R we have. Look at A is mapping P. B is mapping Q. C is mapping R. So every element of A means A, B, C mapping are mapped. And you have to see one image only. It should map to only one element. Yes, A is mapped to only P. B is mapped to only Q. C is mapped to only R. So it is a function. Look at the second diagram. 1 mapped, yes. 2 also mapped, 3 also mapped. Look at 1 is mapped to M only. 2 is mapped to N only. 3 is mapped to N only. So all elements mapped, these are mapped to only one element. So this also function. Look at here. A is mapped, B is mapped. Okay. Yes, correct. Two things mapped. But B, look at B is mapped to 2 elements. What we said, one and only one image. One and only one image, but we have here 2 images. So this is not a function. Okay. Check yourself. I am giving here. Look at. This is X. This is Y. You can take. All elements in X are mapped. No. Here 4 left. 4 does not map to any element of Y. So it is not a function. All elements should map. First you have to check all elements should map, and everyone should map to only one element. Look at second one. 5 mapped, 1 mapped, 3 mapped, all element mapped. Look at 5 is mapped to B only. 1 is mapped to B. So one element, one image only. 3 also one image, 4 also one image. So this is also a function. This is not function, first one. Second one, function. Look at third one. 1 mapped to 5 minus 5 mapped, 1 mapped, 3 mapped, 4 mapped. All 4 elements mapped. 5 is mapped to one image only. 5 has only one image. 3 also one image. 4 also one image. But you look at 1. 1 is mapped to A. Same A, 1 is mapped to B also. 1 has 2 images. So it is not a function. So I hope you understand how to check. All elements should map, and each element should map to only one element of second set. First set you have to check whether all elements are mapped or not. After that, whether all elements map to only one image or not, you have to check. This is the thing. 2 things if you note down means you can define or you can easily understand the function. Okay, very super and important concept. Let's see. On comparing the definitions of relation and function. relation function last class we have discussed. Now function I gave. We see that every function is a relation. That I already said. Okay, every function is a relation. Thus, functions are subset of relations and relations are subset of Cartesian product. That we know. So, function f is subset of relation and relation is subset of Cartesian product. Like this you can take. Okay, ma. It may be equal also. So, f is subset of R is subset of C. This is the today's class. Hope you understand each and every point. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe.